I got to tell you, Dan, I mean, they don't have the same budget as the Los Angeles Dodgers, and they never will, the Arizona Diamondbacks. They have a two-headed monster in their rotation, right?
They do.
And Zach Gallen and Merrill Kelly. And after that, it's almost like, I guess we'll figure it out. It is an incredible achievement for this market, this payroll team, to have two investments in that rotation long-term. They've got young guys battled today. But for them to take that group of starting pitchers and get to the LCS is quite the achievement.
Yeah, and what they were able to do in these 3 games with the Dodgers, they had different guys step up in that bullpen. It's not a bullpen with a lot of household names, but we saw the guy that closed it out in Seawald. They needed to get a guy to calm down that 9th inning. And it was a little rocky when they first acquired him. But if you look at the list, look at the runs allowed. Ryan Thompson had a rough night tonight. But if you look at what this Diamondbacks bullpen did, they've done what the Phillies have done to the Braves. They have silenced what we all thought were 2 powerhouse offenses, the Dodgers and the Braves, and all of a sudden what we thought they were going to be, they haven't been because they've been pitched very well too.
Ryan Thompson was with the Rays. He got let go. He had an ERA over 6. Andrew Saalfrank, and they got him in season.
I'm a big fan of his.
Andrew Saalfrank,
I'm big.
Former IU Hoosier, had 10 innings combined in the big leagues. He's a rookie. And they've been relying on him. He's been the go-to lefty. And then Paul Sewald was closing games for the Mariners. So they had to reimagine their bullpen. It is an incredible front office achievement to get this roster to where they all are right now.
It's been so much fun to watch the progression and the change that the Diamondbacks have been able to make to create this winning product on the field. It got to the point watching this series that going in, the Diamondbacks started to look like the favorite. They started to look like the better team. They started to look like they wanted it more. They ran the bases better. They played better defense. They pitched better. And they put more pressure on the pitchers from the offensive side. So all throughout, this wasn't a they got lucky type situation. They looked like the stronger team on the field this entire series.
Yeah, and one thing that you normally can't ever say about the Dodgers, that they're going to be outpitched. And this is a good D-backs, front 2 guys in rotation. But the Diamondbacks made their pitching. They were superior to the Diamondbacks starting rotation. They just were, plain and simple. They outpitched the D-backs.
The entire series,
they
guys, let's be honest. There are only 3 division winners in the National League, okay? They swept 2 of the 3.
Yeah, and the first...
They haven't lost a game yet.
Right, and running through Milwaukee, and all 3 of us thought, hey, this is a Milwaukee team. They might not hit, but they're pitching. They can shut you down. They fell behind both games. They fell behind 3-0, fell behind 2-0, and came back and won both games in Milwaukee.
I'm telling you, there were a lot of people that looked at the Arizona Diamondbacks as the Cinderella story of even there were some people like the Marlins' chances. No, I'm not kidding.
Against the Phillies?
The Marlins pitching, maybe they'll run into it. The Diamondbacks,
right.
No shot.
The Diamondbacks are the team that every other team in the postseason wanted to play. You didn't want to play the Marlins.
Fair statement.
You didn't want to play the Marlins because of the pitching. So
because of the pitching.
Yeah, they got Gallen and Kelly, but, we don't feel like they're going to score a lot of runs. If we can sign up to play one team out of the 6 teams who are available in the National League, everybody's running to sign up to play against the D-backs.
Dead on.
And they haven't lost the game yet.
And remember, they had to use their top 2 starters just to get into the playoffs.
Yeah, right. 5-win game 1 against Milwaukee.
It's 5-win game 1.
Right.
They were the Cinderella of Cinderellas, and they haven't lost a game.